go to bed. There's already more work waiting for me. Yes, if you're as good as me, you always in demand. You know what I mean, right? Most definitely. Various trains. Train, blah 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 blah. Bro, I don't need your help, Zeke. You're a punk. So, we're still kind of in the tutorial phase of this game.
Time to get cracking. Let's see if the God Arc repairs worked. We can start off with your shield. A good offense is the best defense, but blocking attacks is a nice way to stay alive.
Jeez. Yeah, I know how to guard, bro.
Items. They won't do you any good if you're dead. Still, there are a lot of items to choose from.
Bro, I know how to use items.
Gotta use what's right for the moment, I guess. Okay, no problem so far. We still got some time, so let's do some scavenging. There's stuff flying around here and there, right? Pick it up. We need materials these days. Any spoils we pick up outside of our job don't go to the prison. They're ours to keep. If you want to stay alive, you need a stronger God Arc, which means you need materials. The port manages God Arcs, though, so you can't just do whatever you want with them.
Yes, I can. What do you know?
Okay, that's about it. Looks like your God Arc is ready for action. Whoa! Origami barging in, huh? Well, that suits me fine. Let's clean up this mess and go home. But don't expect much. Is it working? Phew. Go get it!
bro, can I leave? I got stuff to do. Got dust to steal. And a little girl in a red cape to thwart.
We've got our work cut out for us today.
No, we don't.
Come with me.
I mean,
Devour form is the God Ark's most distinctive feature. We're off to do a field test of it. God Eaters can devour origami to temporarily enhance our abilities. We call the effect Burst. If you use it wisely, you can flip a dire situation on its head.
Thanks, Hugo. I mean, I already know. Okay. I've been doing that since the first mission, but... Let's go!
There's some luck.
Okay, man.
Come on. Go and take a bite out of that origami. Oh, and don't forget, you can pick up materials by devouring dead origami. You need materials to upgrade God Ark parts, and you have to supply them yourself.
I mean, bro, I play Mob Tower. I already
On to
know
burst darts.
how to
Here's where today's
get
real
my
work
parts
begins.
to make gear.
Burst darts are techniques that can only be used while you're in burst status. Only ages have the number of Oracle Cell bonds to perform them. Devour an origami,
you're talking
enter
about
burst
burst darts,
status,
you
and
don't have
then unleash a burst dart. Keep that cycle in mind as you fight, okay? Let's do this. This spot looks good. This spot looks good. Nicely done. Just what I expected. Use burst darts enough, and they'll grow in power. But some people say that makes you more origami than human. Honestly, though, in most normal people's eyes, we're already monsters.
I mean, we were injected
Okay,
with
that's
origami
enough for
cells
now.
anyways, so...
There are a
or
lot of
Oracle
different
cells,
burst darts.
they're called.
Practice them when you've got the time.
That's why we can use a God Ark in the first place. Just ages are even special because our second armlet helps us deal with the ass stones, which is a unique thing for this area. Oh, sweet! Burst dart! Let's go! Burst darts! Oh, whoa, whoa!
Looks like everyone's gone to bed.
I mean, yeah.
I hope they can at least have some pleasant dreams to enjoy while they're sleeping. It gets so quiet at night.
Bro, we're slaves.
So, how's the new density level? Well, I guess knocking origami around is fun when you're in the moment. But if there are still survivors out there, well, then it was worth fighting. It's a small thing, but I don't want to sell my soul and lose my freedom to act according to my own will. I guess it seems kind of funny. We might die tomorrow and leave nothing behind. But I'll keep waiting. Someday, a path towards something new will open for us.
Foreshadowing.
An ash storm, huh?
Did you hear? It looks like the ban on engage has been lifted. Let's go, engage tutorial. Yeah, thank you, man. I know how to engage, bro. Hey, man. update. One day, Faust, I'm gonna have a stick of my own.
So, shall we get started? This time, we're testing engage effects. The power of bonds between ages. Engage. Activating engage has a couple requirements.
Bro, I know how to engage.
If you're fighting origami and within a certain range, your resonance will deepen. Once your resonance is at a certain level, engage will activate. Anyway, let's try it.
We need bad guys first, sir.
I feel sick. Engage is a resonance phenomenon that lets users share traits. In other words, we can combine strengths. From an origami's point of view, it's cheating.
I mean, we're essentially just resonating.
Activating engage. Let's do it. Hit him hard.
See, now we're all like, got my flowers.
The power of connections. Only we ages have it. Maybe it's a divine gift.
I mean,
It only works when you're in combat.
God Eater has
So keep
a
that
version
in
of
mind.
this guy. God Eater 2, it's called Blood Art. Blood's what has a special power. First one is still called Burst Arts.
I feel sick. I think that's enough. We should have enough data to analyze. Go get it. As a rule, engage is a one-on-one activity. Makes sense, I guess. Trying to process everyone's characteristics at once would overload a single brain.
More foreshadowing.
We can't know unless we try it
Hugo.
either. In any case, engage is the ace up our sleeve. Don't forget we have it.
Let's do this tutorial. Pretty sure the next mission is the mission.
Oh, sorry. It's nothing, really. I'll be fine after I rest a little while. I'm fine now. Thanks. Hugo told me not to get up or move around too much. But I don't like just sitting around and being waited on by everyone. I just think I should do whatever I can to help. Yeah, we all gotta pace ourselves.
Poor kid. I mean, I'm not good with this kiddo. Just get some safe harm. Awesome. Okay. bro, you're so mean. Just let me go. Kill stuff with my pokey stick. We should be almost done this tutorial nonsense.
Oh no! I just messed up anyway.
Right. We now should be able to fight an actual tough monster. Don't worry, bro. Everything will turn out fine in the end. Yeah, see, I have everybody now. That was weird.
We've confirmed reports of increased ash density near Pennyward. Return to base after collecting tissue samples from origami in the area.
It's really thick here. Feeling any effects? Nah, I'm fine for now. This place ain't gonna be our grave. Let's get started. Stay sharp. We're almost done. Huh? What's up, Zeke? I lost the connection to the port. Maybe the relay's busted. Not surprising in ash this thick, I guess. Take what you can and let's go home.
Who needs items, man? I really reuse them.
No good loot again? Ugh, man, there's been nothing recently. That's the price of your behavior. Keep it to yourself. Well, shall we get going?
This is a caravan calling all agents.
What's that?
There's an ash storm developing in the area. It's on a path toward Pennywood.
An open channel? Who and where is that from? We can't make out what you're saying.
I heard them. So there's an ash storm in the area.
Huh? That's definitely an ash storm.
No, you don't say.
And it's definitely headed toward our port. Damn it. Talk about some bad timing. There's no way we can outrun it from here. But what about everyone at the port? What'll happen to the kids there? Calm down. We'll manage something. We're not going to stand by and let our friends get wiped out.
This is a caravan calling all ages.
I repeat, this is a caravan calling all ages. There is an ash storm developing.
Aegis here. What's the status of the storm?
We read you. We'll talk later. For now, we need you to clear out the origami in our path.
Why should we do that?
I said we'll talk later. Now hurry up and do it. If it's your fee, we'll pay whatever the cost. We don't have time to negotiate. We're on our way to evacuate the port. Every second counts.
Understood. Moving out. There are aged children at the port who will need help. You have to get them out of there.
I promise you we'll get them out. Good luck out there. Caravan out.
I guess this is our chance. Come on. Everything changes. Starting now.
Okay, Mr. Optimist. Jeez.
Whoa, that's intimidating.
I mean,
Right. Don't die on me now. We're going to live to see a new future. Everyone will. I wonder if they'll save the kids at the port. There's only so much we can do. Stay focused, Zeke. I know. Let's hurry up and get this done. I'll show you what I really got. Oh no. I'll give this to you.
base. That's pretty much going to be our base.
Everyone who is left behind at the port is now under our care. Ricardo's information was spot on. It seems the ages who were left behind were all left inside a room like a prison. There were a number of young kids with them there too.
It's awful. How could people have sunk so low?
There.
I mean,
I've sent them the rendezvous coordinates. They're planning to meet up there. But are you sure it was a good idea? Offering to pay any price if they clear the way?
Probably. They don't strike me as the kind who would trade their lives for cash.
Pardon me, but that's not much of a strategy, ma'am.
She's
I know
adorable,
that.
though.
Change
That's
heading
very
180
operative.
degrees.
That's
Get as
so
far
less
away as we can,
damage.
now! It's an ash storm!
I mean, that is pretty dope looking. When they mean ash, they literally mean like highly unstable ash particles that spawn really tough origami.
A pleasure to meet all of you. Welcome to our caravan. This is the Ash Crawler Chrysanthemum. I'm her owner, Hilda Enriquez. We made it in time, thank goodness.
I'm Hugo Pennywort.
Handling that origami problem wouldn't have been an easy task, even under the best of circumstances. And that means you're a talented bunch.
Would you mind filling all of us in on the situation here?
That will come in due time. You've created a real opportunity for us to work with. Won't you let me express our gratitude?
You saved our friends. That's enough for me.
Yes. However, that is only a temporary measure, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Huh?
Reassigning ages requires the permission of both the governor of the port and Gleipnir. You do know that, do you not, Hugo?
If that's the reason you can't keep us all here, don't worry about it. Being alive is what counts. But do you really have to be so formal?
Ma'am, we've completed our survey of the port that was swallowed by the ash. Despite our efforts, we have been unable to establish the whereabouts of the port's management.
I'm sure they fled. I saw ships moving away in the distance.
That would explain it. There were some ships that made unregistered departures.
Fools, leaving without notifying anyone. If the ash storm drags them in...
That's what they get for leaving kids to die. Zeke, don't. What? You're gonna tell me you're not pissed at him too? Regardless, it still doesn't make me happy.
Ma'am, the ash density levels are rising again. Staying any longer would be hazardous.
You now represent your port, Hugo. Under Ashland navigation law, I place you under my protection and transfer you to our port.
Understood. Our services are yours during the voyage. In exchange, though, we don't want your everyday drudgery tasks.
You've got a spine. Very well. You can be our front runners and keep our route free from interference.
That's fine by us. Once
That's
we're
what I
out
would
there,
prefer.
you'll see we're not your run-of-the-mill ages. how a caravan route works? We use areas of low density as reference points, and then just travel along the connected dots?
You've got it down.
Just repeating what I learned from the database.
There was an old but reliable route through here previously. The beacons, however, have all gone dead.
Knocked out by that ash storm. This crawler has a pretty small crew for its size, doesn't it?
I can't afford to hire very many people. Resources and bias factor supplies aren't what they used to be.
I see. So you decided to bring us on to do a little work for you.
Right, and I can assure you you'll be compensated.
Yeah, well, a weekly allowance isn't going to cut it.
If we can reestablish the old route, we'll be able to claim Pioneer royalties. A cut of those royalties will go to you. Does that sound fair?
We're the ones who will be out there risking our necks, so I'd say 70% should go to us.
Ruthless.
30% for us? The rewards are split amongst the entire crew. That's outrageously unfair.
Well, what do you think? Let's see. 50%. I can't take any less. I know you've got some serious cargo. You're sure to rake in a hefty profit from that, Hilda.
Fine, fine. Half of the royalties. We have a deal.
Hugo's
You're free
shrewd
to roam the
businessman.
crawler, though some locations may be restricted. We do have our secrets.
Compared to ourselves, it's paradise.
Glad to have you all aboard. I'm looking forward to continuing our work together.
Let's go. Can you believe it? We're out. We finally escaped that prison. The day we dreamed of is here. And show is stable too. That turned our lives around. Life sure is strange sometimes. By the way, you know this ship Hilda decided to trust her. Are you in love or something? Of course not. Just follow my gut. Yeah, treat us like equals, blah blah. Judging up people, calculating, being used to her. For an easy to screw your value. We're not your everyday god use. Let's give us a show and blow her away. I mean, yeah.
Welcome aboard the Ash Crawler Chrysanthemum. Let me introduce myself. My name is Amy Chrysanthemum, and I serve as an operator on this vessel. So, this is the mission counter. We post tasks that need to be performed in order to clear our course.
So, in short, you're saying if we want a job, then this is the place to go?
Yep, that's right. In fact, it looks like something was posted just now. But we have a bit of a snag.
A snag?
That's right. Continuing on our course would be like crossing a rope bridge blindfolded.
So what? You just walk forward.
The snag is, there's something chewing on the ropes. Caravans that conduct their operations within the Ashlands are invariably equipped with resonance radar. It tracks local ash levels and origami. It serves as our eyes and ears, giving us an advantage over potential threats. We have one on the Mum, of course. Essentially, if our resonance radar isn't providing us with that data, it's a big problem. One of life or death magnitude.
Is yours malfunctioning?
As the name suggests, the radar uses resonance, so it needs someone with high resonance skill to operate it. We need a God Eater who can also function as a navigator.
However, our previous navigator was incapacitated in the ash storm, and currently we have no other candidates in our staff.
Navigator, huh? I like the sound of that. Let me give it a try.
Amy, go ahead and bypass the authorization system.
Okay, it's open.
I'm sure you can see how this is going.
How was I?
No. Insufficient range. Maybe a 2-mile radius? Too small to keep us safe.
No!
Eh, you suck, Zeke.
I could give it a shot.
I don't think you have the aptitude, Hugo.
Not one
Meh.
iota. It's tougher than I thought.
Our regular navigator was born with a high resonance capability. However, they had training to see up to a 20-mile radius as well.
20 miles.
So resonance ability is the key, huh? If one of us can be contracted as a navigator, we should be able to renegotiate royalties. Sound like a workable deal to you, Hilda?
So you know, I don't pay for slipshod work.
Of course not. Here, give it a try.
I mean, this was like just destined to happen. You just knew it.
Man, take a look at the display. I've never seen anything like this. That's 10. No, 100 miles. Wait, it's still expanding.
What? You've got to be kidding! This is unreal!
Did you do this?
My friend has always had a real knack for resonance. So, does that solve our problem?
I mean, what? Can I do a mission? Let's go.
Switching to departure sequence.
Energy flow from the main accumulator has been established. Now sealing ash bulkhead layers 1 and 2.
Resonance radar navigation link complete. Harmonization rate at 30, 60, 100%. Oracle sensor system is green. Ash density along our plotted course is 0.02 ppm within tolerance.
The ash bulkheads are sealed. Activating the hull bias field barrier.
All systems are reading green. The chrysanthemum is ready to depart.
There's no turning back now. Are you certain about this?
Like Reed?
Yeah. I never planned on turning back anyway. This is the start of a big adventure! We're more than sure. We're pumped!
It's good to see that
You're not
kind
wrong,
of
Steve.
spirit. Ash crawler chrysanthemum. Casting off.
Do you read me? I'll be your mission guide from here on.
Yep,
All
we.
instruments are green. Vitals are normal. Alright, are you ready? Remember, the mission lasts until you're back home. Your first job starts now. Good luck.
I could get used to this. It's 100 times better than an old creep in my ear. Sorry, it's a long story.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's nice having a cute girl in your ear instead of a grumpy old man.
No contact with origami yet, huh?
You bet. Scout it out. I was waiting for this. Got it.
Go look for the beacons and then kill them.
Here, target found.
Meet them.
Zeke, detected primary target and has entered combat.
Sure.
Zeke, made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit. Hugo, made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit.
Spot looks good. How's that? Oh no.
Zeke, made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit.
Sure. Go get it. I'll attack, but don't expect much. This spot looks good.
Made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit. Zeke, made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit.
Sure. This spot looks good.
Target Oracle response clear. Prepare for extraction.
That went all right. We're done. Oh crap. Hey! Is there a toilet around here?
It's an honor to be able to help.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, we're still like early games. So. New Spanish, clothes. I know I can make just bullets.
Oh, welcome home. Wanna eat, hit the showers, do some lifting? But someone wants to talk to me. Finish doesn't say. Oh yeah, someone wants to talk to me because she won't let me do a mission. I think I have to go meet Claire. I think that's the deal. Yeah, there she is. What's up, boobs?
What's this?
I was just wondering if it's a common occurrence to find God-Eaters from Gleipnir traveling with caravans. I suppose you're keeping an eye on some cargo back there, is that right?
The area up ahead is under Gleipnir jurisdiction. I cannot allow you to proceed.
Meaning that whatever you've got stowed up there is a special delivery for Gleipnir.
You're not wrong. There's that resonance ability. Get any good?
Hey! Hey! Are you okay?
Is the best.
So tell me, what's your name?
Gleipnir 6th Engineering Battalion, Special Transport Unit, Claire Victorious.
The waifu of the game.
You can just call me Hugo Pennywort.
The owner told me about you. It seems you helped with clearing our route. Understand that while I do applaud the work you've done, I cannot approve of any frivolous actions you take in the field. Don't expect to garner any special favor for it.
Great, a teacher's pet.
I'm only doing the job that I was assigned. If we're in combat together, I will be trusting you to perform. Huh? It was nice meeting you.
Oh, of course, Torchwick's gonna be nice to the ladies.
Maybe we're gonna get along after all. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Claire.
Dang it, Hugo. Keeps me nervous. The first time she's taken on a job this important. It's be a little hard for her. Besides, like. I mean, my stuff's there. Having these photos to install. Oh, I do. For now, at least. Doesn't really. Because why not? Do we have any more of these? No. Yeah, level 2 Berserk Crush. What is this? Literally next fight. Alright, Amy. Alright, we're moving on next to a mission. Okay, of course. I mean, certification missions are kind of a pain in the butt. But you do get accessories and stuff with them. Bro. Oh yeah, we get Claire this time. I mean, thanks PlayStation, I don't care about monthly play ES Plus games. I'm kind of streaming, guys. Your pop-up is not welcome. Let us
Are you feeling alright,
do
Claire?
this.
I'm fine. The ash density is within tolerance. Nothing to worry about. Even with the ash-resistant bias factor, you should still be careful. I appreciate your concern. Claire specializes in logistical support and first aid. Okay, team. Use teamwork and take down those origami.
Wow, this is unusual.
This is our first time out together. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. This spot looks good.
Do. Let's get all the loot. All the loot, always.
Keep your eyes open, even if there are no enemies around.
I mean, we're in like a post-apocalyptic kind of setting with monsters that'll eat any organic material in existence. Do. Kills. They're like OG base bad guys with God Eater series.
That takes care of the mission. Excellent work. You were great out there together.
You're better than I expected, Claire.
Thanks. Be sure to rest when you get back to base.
Let's go! More burst art! Woo! Powers! Meow, meow, meow.
Don't worry about it. I'm just feeling a little motion sick, that's all.
Okay, John. Vomit boy.
But fighting origami is a lot worse, right?
I mean, fighting origami
I'm not
is
big
fun.
enough to fight yet, but see? I can scrounge up cool stuff like this.
Thanks, Haas. It's broken still. fixed any vehicles. Hey, girl. It's the other chick that has the good stuff. I'm almost positive I have to go talk to Claire. So she can be like, I was wrong about you. Oh no. This lady? Make a better weapon. Ooh, the rocket. Oh, look at that. And it's got ice damage. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I know what I should do. I should sell the weapons I'm not going to use. Okay. Oh, right. Right. I mean, I already have a frost weapon. Yeah, well, same damage. Oh yeah, that's the rush. No, I like Berserk Crush for now. I'll show you what the glide attack is. I always forget that the spear has it. It's like a lunge, kind of like the Lance does in Monster Hunter, where you can like charge. Next. Oh look, something weak to ice. I mean, we have to use the ice weapon. So, oops. Firing slot. We're gonna put that one on Y. That one on square. It's always nice to have heal bullets. Now, maybe I'll show you the second God Eater sometime. The bullet customization in that game is 1,000,000 times better. Like, you can make some retardedly overpowered bullets in that game.
Systems green. Ash concentration is safe. Begin mission when ready.
Work time. We can't finish it if we don't start. Bug stomach.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you hold square and then you go. Rah!
Sure, this spot looks good. Here goes. Go get it. Got you. This spot looks good.
This is an emergency. Unexpected medium origami detected.
Here it
Entering the
comes.
operation area.
More. So surprising. Just pull those wings off, you one bust down.
Activation response detected. Code 1. Watch this moment.
Watch out. Please die. Please.
Ow, bro. Oh, gets there.
That seemed to be effective. You're doing real damage. Take the offensive now.
You got it. Don't give him time to breathe.
Engage concluded.
Hey,
Origami moving away.
where are you going?
Feeding ground.
You won't get away. Please die. Please.
Engage is flight. At will.
Let's show him what we can do.
Origami activation response detected.
Oh, broken it in.
Oracle response weakening.
Stamina.
You're doing good. Can we end this already? Just die already.
Target Oracle response unstable. It's working. Origami.
Shotgun.
Eliminated. You're an artist with a gun.
Looks good. Simple. Huh? It's over? Bet the ash is extra thick tomorrow.
With all of your capabilities, you don't even need my support.
Easy clap. I mean, this game is vastly easier than the Monster Hunter series, even though it's very, very simple. Similar, I mean. Of course, that's my Roman. Looks pretty good. Kind of turned out really well. Even Ruby was excited. So the burst darts, because I don't know if you like watch the older ones, but burst darts are like special moves that you get when you enter burst mode, which you get for nomming on the bad guys. And they level up as you use them, and then you unlock more. It allows you to like really customize how you play your weapon.
It feels like you've waited forever, but once things start moving, it all goes pretty quick. I mean, just look at where we are now. You remember what I was saying earlier? After all that time locked up, we're finally outside. And now our first problem rears its ugly head. What do we do with ourselves now that we're here?
Make some money?
Yeah, in a nutshell. I made up my mind a long time ago. From this point forward, we're living in a world driven by action. we'll have to buy back our freedom by fighting. Right? After that, we'll build a port of our own. It'll be a place where people can help each other.
Little girl in red.
Toward their
I mean,
dreams.
different series.
But I'm gonna need a lot of help from you. Are you on board for this?
Similar, yeah? Yeah. Like, all the games are fairly similar.
Thanks.
You fight big monsters, you get really customizable
Seriously,
weapons, there's
this means a lot.
always a super deep story to each game.
Well, let's go give the kids the good news.
Best
They have nothing to be
best
afraid of
comparison
anymore.
is Monster Hunter, just much easier,
It might be a lie now,
not as difficult.
but it'll be okay if we make it the truth someday.
You still hunt
Remember,
monsters, you still
you're
need
my
their
accomplice
parts
in
to
all
upgrade
this.
your weapons.
Let's make sure
There's
we
just
see
no
it through.
armor, there's just a shield that you make. There's the elevator. It's just Lulu, my faves. Lulu's the best. We're also gonna get acceleration triggers. So here, I'll go and I'll give you the rundown of how things work. So your loadout, right? So you get weapons. There's short swords, long swords, great swords, hammers, spears, scythes. This is dual swords, and heavy moons is like a crescent, like a half moon blade that turns into an axe. Like I said, burst darts will just edit how your shit works. There are assault rifles, sniper rifle, shotgun, and ray gun, which is like a laser beam. And then you've got shields, small, medium, and large shields. And then engages, you saw while I was doing it, it's when you press the two trigger buttons when you build up a gauge, and then you like link with a teammate and you get a special ability. We don't have any of these yet, but I will soon. Then it's like customization, and it's like you can upgrade weapons. You can also I can actually upgrade my shotgun. Let's go. You can also create weapons, right? And there's like all sorts of options. Same as outfits. I don't have those yet, but those are things. And then you can put skills on weapons too, right? Just find these items and you can stick them on your weapon, and you'll get like a bonus. Put this on. There's no point using the friendship one. It doesn't activate until it's level 5. There is a really good multiplayer mode. Like there is a co-op mode where you can play the whole game with more than one person, and then there's like a multiplayer challenge mode where you fight like raid level monsters. And it's like you do it up into groups of eight people, like actual players, and you fight like super bosses. Someone wants to talk to me. I just have to find them. Ah, it's Claire. What's up, girl? Don't worry about it. crazy. You never felt that way before. That's because I'm the best girl. Main character is always the best. Right. Huh? Let's go meet Lulu now. So they're like missions, right? They all have an objective. Gotta go kill blah 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 amount of bad guys. It just gets progressively harder as you progress. There's also like a new game plus feature. When you beat the game, you can go back and play from the beginning, but keep all your stuff.
Terrain area information.
There are some things that you can't use until you get to a certain point in the game.
Might as well get on with it. This spot looks good.
Round 1. Burst is almost gone.
So I don't know how much you know about God Eater, but our weapons are technically alive. That's why they keep eating. So it's what this is called. It's called Devour.
Burst status running out.
Go get it. Here goes.
Round 1. Burst is almost gone.
Oh no, this spot looks good. Please die, please. Go get it.
See the little circle filling up around their heads? That's engage. When they're full, I can activate it, and then I'll get whatever their engage ability is plus mine.
Hold on.
You can do that with your friends too, but you
It's
can engage with them.
It looks like an age.
You'll like share your
I only
abilities.
see one.
Like Roman right now, his engage gives him increased devour damage. I think Miram, one of my endgame characters, she uses lightning speed, so when she engages, she gets increased movement speed. She becomes a speedy girl. And I believe,
Is this the
Ruby
place?
gets more oracle
Yes.
power when she
Any
devours,
visual? There.
which is what which is like your ammo.
Claire, wait!
The most badass character in this game.
An
Freaking
age is
lovely.
on it, and an experienced one at that. Just stay back and provide support.
She uses the dual swords too. It's pretty dope.
Is this some damn circus? Gotcha!
Activate.
Acceleration trigger. We're about to unlock those. Or acceleration trigger
What's
makes
with
it
this
faster.
weirdo? Hey, whoa! Time out!
Punch to the face! And you can tell cutscenes actually take into account what weapon you're using.
Throw down your god arcs.
Yeah.
Now.
With hungy weapons.
Crap!
And more of an anime feel to it, because, look, like, Torchwick's in a suit.
Hugo, do you read me? Why are you in combat?
Hugo!
What do you want?
Let me speak with your commander.
Ma'am, this is a video of their battle.
Ruby said that
An
Hilda
acceleration
looks
trigger.
like Glenda.
They've already got a practical model.
Establishing a communications link with Hugo.
Hilda, I'm putting our attacker on.
I mean, this is obviously
She
not
wants
meant
to
for
talk.
like
Go
it's
ahead.
not a focused
I
at
am a
kids
Baron
game. Just
H.
look at
Codename
Hilda's
Lulu.
outfit.
I was left stranded here by my vessel during a mission, and I am requesting transport back to Baron.
You gave us a rather rough greeting, don't you think?
I understand. I apologize for the incident. However, I intend you no harm.
I'm not gonna take
Right?
that.
You should know.
I mean,
held
my main
myself
character
back.
that I run
It's the only
is
method we're
Ruby.
taught.
She uses a
First,
scythe
I'll
and a
make
sniper
contact
rifle.
with Baron to confirm your identity. It may take a little time to do that. I assume you can wait while I do?
That's fine.
But Ruby wanted me to do a new game because
We have a response
those are
from
like
Baron.
3 or 4 times completed
According
the game,
to their
so they're like
message-
super tough.
They say they have no record of an age named Lulu on their files. So, who is she then?
Amy, what's the ash density in this area?
Checking. 0.008 ppm.
That will give us about 10 minutes. Open the hatch. I'll talk with her directly.
Risky.
Understood. Opening the hatch. Wait, what?
She's so cute. Best operator.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
He is a member of my crew. Could you do me a favor and let him go for me?
I already told you, you're taking me to Baron.
There doesn't seem to be an age named Lulu.
Huh?
I've searched every record we have, and contacted Baron as well.
So
But everywhere
the
I
kink
check, I get the
in
same
this game
result.
is we're ages, which
No
stands
person
for
named
adaptive
Lulu
god eaters,
exists.
which is why we have the 2 armlets. Well, if you
That-
look at like Claire only has
No,
1.
that can't be right.
She's just a normal
I
god
mean,
eater. The
I
adaptive
was
god
just on
eaters
a
were
mission.
designed to handle ash density
I'm sorry.
because
but
the ash
you're-
density is really harmful.
I see.
So, what
I mean,
the heck's going on?
You can save players like
I've been
battle cards,
cast aside.
and then you can use them as like NPCs on your team. I don't have any as Torchwick because he's a new character, but my other characters, I have like other people's characters that I can use. So it's like if you played with like your friend, you could share like friend cards essentially, and then when you're playing by yourself, you can like put them on your team and they just run off of AI. I know I'm gonna have to go downstairs and talk to them. What's up, Zeke? This car, it's ridiculous. No one should be using something like that. It increases her already superhuman ability, but places a massive burden on her body. He's talking about acceleration triggers. Completely irreversible, it's like it was designed to destroy people. I hope those Baron guys are proud of themselves inventing something like that. He's so pissed. I don't suppose there's any way I could analyze it. There might be a way to mitigate the body's reaction. He's a genius. He's the big smarty pants technophile. He's Zeke's brother too. What's up, Lulu? What's up, girl? My favorite character. Like, Claire's good and all. She's the waifu of the game. Well, Lulu's a badass. Ah, there you are. What's up, Hugo? I don't know press anyone can hold their own against you. Yeah. Acceleration trigger. Yeah. We're essentially just slaves. No better than slaves. Like, Guardians are at least, like, upstanding members of the military service. Ages are just puppets. We're considered hounds. We're just dogs. We're not even, like, people. Bonus mission. Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotta change my weapon now. Yeah, it won't let me. Oh, do I? Yeah, see, avatars? That's friend cards. Let's just change my weapon. Because he's weak to fire, so we'll just switch it up. Can I make a better gun? Can make a better gun. Ah, yeah.
Begin when ready.
Buddy.
You sure this is normal, Tim?
Time to move out, team. Work time.
Claire, make contact with secondary target and is in pursuit.
Please, Doc! Please! Go get it!
Unexpected medium origami detected. Entering the operation area.
Yeah.
More work.
Go, bro.
Think you're
What's up,
strong,
Holmes?
huh? This runs with us. Go get it.
This.
I'll give this to you. I just mess it up anyway.
Rude. Fire ammo.
Go get it. This spot looks good. Go get it.
Back here.
This spot looks
Wait.
good.
That's engaged right there.
I'm ready when you are.
Get it. Please down. It's our chance. Origami orbital response highly unstable.
That's the stuff. Please stop. Aw, what's wrong? That hurts. Please stop. Please.
Your status running out. Power broken. You're doing real damage. Origami orbital response highly unstable.
Whoa, you hurt ya. Don't give him time.
Engage complete. Target orbital response unstable. It's working.
My friend, someone burst.
It's almost finished.
Alright.
Bond broken. Excellent attack. Orbital response weakening. It's almost finished. Nice. Target confirmed in the
It's over? Good work out there.
When Ruby uses her power, she says that bites. It's so funny.
Don't thrash around, okay?
I know it seems like your character doesn't talk in cutscenes, but there are a few points later where your character actually talks in a cutscene, so picking your voice actually matters, other than just like combat sounds. Okay, let's go upgrade my stuff to. This has been one of those games that I've been a fan of for a long time. My first one I picked up was the second one, God of Year 2 Rage Burst. I never actually beat that game, it's super long, but it was super fun, and then I ended up picking up the first, or this one, because it's the newer one, so I was like, ooh, let's try it out. And then the first one was on sale on PlayStation, so I ended up picking it up. They're all very good in their own way, and they all basically play the same. Just slight changes. And before I end the stream, I'll show you RWBY. I made essentially the same character in all 3 games. Like, she looks identical.
Team infiltration confirmed.
What did you expect? They have Sniper Rifle and Sight as a weapon choice. And they switch between the two like RWBY's does.
Go get it!
Round 1. Burst status running out.
Like, well, I gotta play as RWBY now, and this was long before I met RWBY or even started playing PSO.
Emergency situation. Unexpected meteor origami detected. Entering the area now. An enemy. Claire, please make contact with secondary target.
It's the lightning dinosaur, or lightning crocodile.
Please die! Please!
Keep flying.
Burst is almost gone. Origami activation response detected. Round 1. Watch your surroundings.
Ooh, they're shooting at me.
Go get it!
Alright,
You're doing real damage.
I'm only gonna be streaming for maybe an hour.
Take the offensive now.
Thanks for popping in to see what Fortnite is. It looks pretty good.
Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for the crowd. I want to apologize now. Please stop. Please. This spot looks good.
It's one of my favorites. And it's one of those games that not a lot of people know of. Like, they may have heard of God Eater, but they've never played God Eater.
Target confirmed eliminated.
You're an artist with a god arc.
Go get it!
It's over?
Right,
Simple.
because the anime,
Everyone's got their
there's an
stuff,
anime
right?
out. The anime's really good, but it's only one season,
I
so
mean,
it's short.
great work today.
And it's one of those PlayStation exclusive games. It might be on Steam. I think RWBY was looking. If you stick around real quick, I'll show you RWBY before we leave. Oh, I got new bullets. I mean, if you just go back and watch the earlier streams. Lulu, eavesdropping is bad.
If there are no objections from any of you, I'd like for her to join our crew.
Hell yeah.
Are you sure it's safe to have her? I mean, I'm fine with it, but...
She doesn't have any place to go home to now, does she?
I say go for it. She's strong and effective in combat. For an age, there's nothing more important than that.
Hey, I want a chance to analyze that acceleration trigger.
I agree with Madame Hilda, though I guess that's nothing new.
Thanks, everyone. Now all that remains is to see what her will is on this matter.
Her will, huh? Seems pretty messed up to drop that kind of choice on an age with her strict training. Right? Whoa! You're way too serious. I'm with our friend here. No matter what the situation you find yourself in, your future is your own choice. Oh, I see. That actually does make sense. That's what freedom really is, isn't it?
Then I'm free? My will. I have nothing to offer.
Like the others said, it's up to you to decide on your own path in life now. If you've come here, then you've already made a choice, haven't you?
Is it alright if I stay with you?
Heck yeah! I'm not gonna let a chance like this slide. That acceleration trigger you have? Let me give it a try.
Huh? Well, it's not finished.
Then we will assist you in completing it. Let's say you contribute your skills and tech in exchange for a warm bed. Does that sound like an acceptable deal?
Are you sure?
Lulu, you're the best. We gotta keep you on
Okay,
the team.
then let's get the party going. We're gonna play cards all night. How's your
Go play
poker
cards with
game?
Zeke, he cheats.
Okay. I know the rules.
The party is on!
Sorry, friend, but I'm going to bow out of this one. I just can't wait to take a peek at that acceleration trigger.
Seriously, you're always such a wet blanket. Get with the program, will ya?
After you, friend. After you.
Huh? Well, everyone else is obligated. Got it? If we have to.
It'll be a nice change of pace.
Yay, Lulu! She's so much fun. Lulu's a badass. She beats all the cheats. Right, I'm just gonna save here. And continue on, 'cause my controller's dying. But I'll have another poll up tomorrow to see what I play. So stay tuned for that, and catch you later.